Goblin Camp is a fantasy city building game similar to RimWorld or Banished or Farthest Frontier, but with an interesting twist. It's inspired by Finnish mythology. If you don't know much about Finland, it's basically the Canada of Europe. As the name suggests, your colony will be made up of goblins, which you'll be trying to keep alive during the winters and the harsh conditions of the northern forest. If you want to see if this game is worth checking out, then let's jump right in. Here we are, fleeing the rule of the Goblin King in the underworld. We've managed to travel to the Middle Realm, and we're about to explore the dangerous northern forest. Right. Need to keep goblins fed. They eat at kitchens. Okay. I'm not sure how much of a tutorial there's going to be in this game. This is my first look in the game as well, so we'll learn this together. Right, let's try and build a fishing hut first. Tab to rotate. There we are. We've placed it and they're starting to build. Let's mark some area to clear. We'll clear those trees. This gateway rock is open. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Alright, let's build a stockpile as well. I think that's going to be useful. There we are. Don't know how big it is. Oh, what are these? I don't know, but they're heading to... Are they heading to the water? Oh no, I don't know what they're doing. So up here we've got food points, kitchens, population, jobs, research, bakey, no idea. Spirits, unspent spirits. Okay, so we need to warn the tree spirits before we cut down trees. Camp morale, culture and fishing. Okay, so you can't overfish. Interesting. They've discovered farming. Okay, so probably best to get one of them down as quick as we can. Here we are, simple farm plot. Let's build one of them. I don't know if there are good and bad places to build, but... There we are, we'll just build one there. That's going to produce turnips for us. And in the second year it produces turnip seeds. Okay, so we need to have 2 years of harvest before we can start turning over seeds to, I guess, plant more. We should probably look at getting some housing down. Build a couple of simple lean-tos. Wonder if there's a way to multi-build. So it holds, each of these holds 2. Okay, so yeah, if you hold shift, you can place multiple of the same item. That's good to know. And they've learnt to fish. Tool digging sticks, seed nettle seeds. Don't know if we want to use them just now. Food production estimate 0 FP. With nettle seeds it's 2. So because we need nettle seeds, we probably need the nettle processor. Let's place that down. Can't see anywhere where I can build roads, so won't worry about that for now. Oh, a turnip hole. Okay, that might be worth building near to our farm then, since we're going to be getting turnips from there. So we've got some mushrooms here. Hazelnuts. Not entirely sure, is there a harvest? Claim items. Okay, let's just press harvest on some of these mushrooms. Not sure what we'll do with them. I'm sure we'll pick them up and put them in our stockpile. If we click on our goblins, we can see their skills. So we can see each of their speeds, morale, fighting skill, and their experience doing different tasks. Okay, so he's getting quite good at hauling. Oh, as you can see, these logs are not easy to move, whereas they can run with the sticks or the branches. And there we are, we've got plenty of housing now. We've got a farm. Not entirely sure what we do with the nettle yard just yet. Right, so let's build a fish trap. Let's build a couple. One there and one there. See if that's going to catch us any fish. Let's build this kitchen since they like eating at the kitchen. I can see there's different tiers of buildings as well, so I assume as you research things and level up, you'll earn different tiers of buildings, which is interesting. So there could be quite a lot of longevity to this game. Right, next we're going to build a carpenter. There you are, you can see the stages of building as well, which is always a nice touch in city builders. There we are, we've discovered carpentry. We can now build some digging sticks, stone maces, wooden poles, wooden spears. a whole load of new buildings. It definitely does seem like building different types of building is what's going to unlock new things for you. Build this clay pit down here. Okay, so now because we're in summer, you can see here that we're in the sowing phase. So this guy here, Val, has just started to sow some crops. There we are, and the clay pit has helped us discover pottery. Unlock a scuttlebutt, which is what a clay pot for drinking out of, a potter's shack, and a retting yard, and some new technology. Here we are, here's the research tree. So we have carpentry, pottery, and fishing by the looks of it. And then you can discover these ones that are marked, and you have to pay to research using your research points to unlock these next ones. So I think our main goal should be to try and unlock all of these first and then find out how we gain more research. Alright, so let's build this scuttlebutt. Not entirely sure if it's important where we build it. Maybe let's build it next to the water. Not entirely sure why. Ah, so up here you can see it says no workshops. I need to build a fishing workshop to produce fish traps, which is nice. If I hover over it, it tells me what it is. So I need to build a fishing workshop here. There we go. Hopefully once that's built, we'll be able to build these fish traps. Oh, I just saw a little star above his head. I think he must have leveled up in something. It also says here I need to build a potter to produce the earthenware pot. So let's build a potter as well. Here we are. This is telling me about defending my camp. So I'm going to need to draft goblins into the guard's duty to protect ourselves. So here it says no fisher goblins. So no goblins are fishing. Use the stock manager to order fresh fish and your goblins will start fishing. Okay, so we click on these. We want 10 fresh fish. So hopefully that means someone will start fishing. Aha, so here we are. This one is working away at building our fish traps. This guy's working away at building our pot. And there we are. We've got our first fish trap down and our second one. There we are. And we've got our scuttlebutt down. So there we go. We built our first couple of items. Hopefully they'll start getting some fish for us. Fishing spear is required. So I need to order a fishing spear. Let's maybe order 2 of them. Let's also increase the number of nettle seeds we have. There we are, there's our fishing spear, and off he goes to start fishing. Hopefully that'll get us some food in because everyone is starting to get hungry. Oh, here they are, they're bringing food to the kitchen. So we've got some black currants and some apples. What else are we putting on there? Hazelnuts, stinging nettle leaves, mushrooms, rye bread. And Tully here is going to cook it all up for us. Stir it up. Gonna cook some delicious meals for everyone. And there we are. Served up a right feast. And there they go. They're all sitting down to enjoy their meal. Ah, poor Val's sitting on her own. Definitely could have squeezed her on the bench there on the end. There we are. They're starting to finish up eating now. So they're all satiated now. Which means they're slightly less speed, but they have better morale. Right, we haven't built a thresher yet. So let's build one of them. See what that can do for us. Let's start building some of this culture as well. Oh, there you go. The goblins have caught a glimpse of some overgrown ruins in the forest. You can find interesting, useful things in the ruins, but be careful. They're likely to be deep in the forest cover. Okay, so I need to go and discover these ruins if I can find them. They're here. There they are. You can see them just there. So in order to clear this fog without having to cut down the tree, we need to build some raven statues. So maybe let's go and build one on the edge here. Let's have him looking out. There we go. So they'll go off and build that. I'm going to clear some of this fog of war. Also says I can research something. You can get more research points by summoning the sacrificial tree and making sacrifices to level it up. Okay. And I get research points at the end of every season. Okay. So it is going to be a bit of a slow build-up of research unless I do actively do some of the tasks. I could increase my housing here. Let's research that then just to see what it does. Okay, so we've got better housing now. So does that mean if I go to housing, I can go to tier 2? Yes, I can. Costs a lot more branches. And if I press build... Okay, so I can't replace my lean-tos, which is a bit of a shame. I would just have to build a new housing district. That's something maybe to think about when you're planning your city. We'll build one there for now. Get some better housing in. Straight away. Val's gone to jump in to do that. So as you can see here, our 2 crops have grown. I think we didn't plant any more because you need to plant them at the beginning of summer and we didn't have enough at the time. So again, maybe something to think about. Let's also build a storage here. Put this near our other storage. So let's see, there we are. You can see the raven here has created a circle for the fog of war. Oh, and more goblins have arrived. If your camp has a shaman, you can also grow your population by casting summon goblins. Okay, so you probably want to get a shaman at some point. How many more did we get? 3. There we are. 8 out of 11. We can provide house for 11. And this stores, I think, 3, if I remember rightly. Let's check. Yeah, this can house 3, whereas the lean-to can only house 2. So again, might be worth building another one of them for now. See, our goblin here has got some fish there. Managed to catch a few fish, but I'm guessing he's got nowhere to put them. Maybe once we've built the storage, we can start putting them away. Yep, stone axes have gone in there. Fresh fish. Yep, there we are. This is what we needed to store all our food. That was what we were missing. Stockpile, I'm guessing, is just for like wood and other resources like that. Whereas the storage shack is for, yeah, all the other items. Yeah, so we should have built that much earlier. Right, let's build another raven statue. See if we can get closer to this ruins. Quite hard to see with all these trees here. There we are. So another one placed. That'll get us pretty close. I am enjoying this game so far. I think it's a little confusing to begin with. I think I didn't quite understand how to unlock new buildings, what buildings are important, and what relies on what. So I think there's a bit of a learning curve to the beginning of this game, but that's all part of the joy of playing city builders. And there we are, all 8 people have seats. Wonder how many people a kitchen can seat. Let's have a look. So it can seat 12, so we've got a little bit more room yet before we run out. So this stock manager is how we stockpile things. Okay, so we make sure we have 2 digging sticks, 2 earthen pots. Let's make sure we have 1 firewood per population, maybe. Not sure how many fish we need really, but try and make sure we have some nettle seeds for planting. Not entirely sure how many we really need. A couple of stone axes. Okay, so here we can see the pitchfork is a spear weapon with slashing damage. So it does seem there's quite a detailed combat system in terms of damage types, damage amounts. So we'll need to pay attention to that when we get to the combat element. Here we are. We're getting closer to this. Let's build another raven statue. Maybe we want to build it right on the edge. Let's maybe build a bonfire as well. Where should we build that? Let's build that out here. Let's see what that's all about. Val has become a beginner hauler goblin. So she gets increased skills for that. Okay. So the more they specialise into certain things, they seem to level up their abilities and their stats. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Winter is coming. I'm not entirely sure how much stockpile we need. Oh no, what's happened? Something's caught fire. Okay, here he comes with some water to put it out. Good job. Well done, yep, throw water on it. Why is everyone else not helping? Come help. Oh, you'll come to repair. Okay. Okay, so they are repairing that. That's good. Here we go. The raven statue's been built. Can we reach this now? Let's press explore. Nausea is exploring the ruins. Let's see what this does for us. 25 turnip seeds. Well, that's good. That should give us something to plant here. So let's change this to turnip seeds. And that should give us plenty of turnips, which is great. Let's maybe try to build some more improved housing and get rid of the poor housing, the poor lean-tos we have. That'll make them much more survivable during winter. So once we've built one of these, we can house all of our goblins in these level 2 houses, the shacks. Alright, there they are. They've built that, so we can now mark all these for demolish. Get all of our goblins in these shacks. Oh no! Shambling grave folk. Oh no! There's people attacking. How do I recruit people? Spells? Wow, look at all those spells. Right, not the time. Here we are. Military draft. All of them. Right. Attack! Everyone attack! How do I... Not sure what I do here. Aha, here we goes! Technology weapons. They've learned to create weapons to defend themselves, unlocked by combat. And now we can unlock wooden spears, dwarven spears. Okay, bone spears and stone maces at the weapon crafter's shack. Okay, so we're going to need to build them as soon as we can. Come on. Everyone get here and help. There we are. He's building a digging stick. Your goblins have discovered dwarven metal, a substance from the far south. Unlocked by dwarven trinket. Okay, so I'm guessing I got that off one of these bodies. There we go. Look, in that pile, there's a dwarven trinket, bones and rotten meat. Beautiful. So I can build all the dwarven things now from the smithy. Okay. And also butchery. I discovered a dead animal's carcass, can now make use of it at the butcher's block. And bone carving. Gosh. Right. Let's slay these people. There we go. Good job, everybody. Let's turn the military off now. We don't need them anymore. Alright, look at all these new things we can build. Alright, let's get a weapon crafter down. That seems like it's going to be important since we've just been attacked. There we go. Let's go into our stock manager as well and see what spears we can have. So you can see here, a wooden spear is damage 10, a fishing spear is 8, dwarven spear is 12, a bone spear is 11, and a bone fishing spear. Maybe let's build 4 wooden spears for now, make sure we've got something to defend ourselves. Let's also build the butchers, some delicious food on the go, and also the smithy. Build one of them as well. There we are, it's cooking time again. Uh-oh. Are we on fire there? Do we need to maybe do something about that? No? Is everyone just gonna just eat instead? Or is that just damage? I'm not entirely sure. Can't see a health bar anywhere. I mean, they're all eating, so they can't be too alarmed by it. Oh, it's gone out. Okay, that's fine then. Obviously nothing to worry about. Alright, so the fishing is at 84, so we've decreased that by 16.
Quick maths!
You need to be careful of that. We have 49 jobs and only 8 goblins. We have 6 jobs per goblin. That's fine, that's just because we've got a lot of building going on right now. New discovery, shamanism. How did we discover that? At least one goblin in your camp is hard-blooded and hardy. You can now build a shaman's hut. And if you do, your goblin will elect a shaman. Or shaman. Whatever your preference is. Okay, so that was because Tully leveled up. Distant howling is heard in the camp. Oh, that's not worrying at all. Right, well, let's build this shaman. Let's see what he's all about then. There we are, right. Right, early spring. So the snow's starting to clear. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's some wolves or something. Let's draft the military. Fight for your lives. Yay, there we go. What's him? Oh, wow. Cut, sliced, gashed, stabbed, lacerated. Wow. He is not doing well. So that's what those crosses are. They're like the little injuries. And the little down arrow is because he's stunned. Does that mean he's going to die from this? Or does he just... Is he just going to recover naturally, I wonder? Yeah. You can see all of this rotten meat. Beautiful. There we are. We've got our weapon crafter's shack. He's building our spears now. There we are. We've got 3 wooden spears ready to go. Oh, we're back up to 98 fishing. So I'm guessing the fish do replenish every season maybe. And you just have to, or maybe every year. You just have to make sure that you don't overfish in any given year. So we've got 2 research points and we get 1 point per season. So again, we should be another couple of seasons off being able to research anything. Each summer the goblins make sacrifices to the spirits of the forest and the river. So I need to build a bonfire, and then in early summer I'll be presented with a sacrifice manager and I can choose what to get rid of. Include things like fresh fish or wooden statuettes. Okay, so let's go into our stock manager. Let's build 2 wooden statuettes. Okay, so this guy, he does seem to have lost a couple of his negative statuses, so it does seem like they will just go down naturally, which is good. I wonder how close to death he actually was. Poor guy. Aha, hold on. We have a shaman. Who is it? Ninu. You have been chosen as shaman, and we have presented you with rotten meat at your feet. Alright, does that mean we can cast spells? We can cast spells. Summon water. Sacrificial tree. Summon goblins. Start a fire. Raise earth. So should we summon a sacrificial tree? Wow, that's big. Okay, let's put that... I mean, putting it next to the bonfire seems like a terrible idea. So let's just place it next to the shaman hut. That seems like a good idea. And here it comes. It's growing. Distant rumble of water is heard in the camp. 4 goblins arrive from the underworld. There we are. Right, so we have enough houses for them, but we don't have enough kitchens. So we need to build another kitchen by the sounds of it. Can get a tier 2 kitchen, which has a capacity of 12. And the level 1 only has a capacity of 8. Okay, so let's build that. Wow, that's big.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's a real shame you can't upgrade a building, because in this situation it'd be perfect. Let's build that over there. That'll give them plenty of jobs to do. I would like some of these notifications to be called out slightly better. Unless you're reading this on a regular basis, I feel like some of the audio cues don't give this information away quite well enough. Okay, here we are, sacrifices. I must decide what I want to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice a wooden spear. Oh, required 1, okay. It does require me to do one. Oh, I need a clay statue. And that's the minimum, is it? Okay, so what if I increase the amount of fish? Okay, it just gives me more culture. Let's maybe do 2 wooden spears as well. Okay, so I just need a clay statue. Okay, so let's begin that. Go to the stock manager. Let's add 2 clay statues. And then go. See how quickly we can build that. Do you need to sew? Okay, so Rauka is sewing. That's a good sign. It must already have been tilled from last season then. How did this sacrifice go? We got the clay statue. We got the 2 wooden statues. Okay, so that's everything we need is in there. And the bonfire is lit in midsummer. Okay, so the bonfire should be lit pretty soon then. So it does seem that maintaining your stock manager levels is going to be really important in this game. There's quite a lot of micromanaging in that regard. They don't just kind of sort themselves out, which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't cut up the wolf into its parts. I don't know what purpose it serves keeping a full wolf as opposed to cutting it up into wolf skin and meat. Maybe there's a reason. You just haven't found out yet. Almost at midsummer, you can see there. There we are. We are in summer now. Here we go. And Nemo. Nemo, amazing. Is lighting the bonfire. There we go. We are making our sacrifice. Oh. Got some bad guys entering the camp. Caught them early this time. Let's get some people fighting. Oh. Kirky just pulled out his fists and punched this grave folk in the face. We've got our fishing spears. A branch. I mean, I don't... What happened to all our spears? We have 4 wooden spears here. And you're picking up branches. I don't understand. Oh well, that's them dead. Okay, this fire definitely seems to be spreading. It's definitely not good.
A few moments later.
Oh god. Oh dear. Yeah, the bonfire was a mistake. Panic! Fire! Fire! Oh, it's gonna burn our kitchen down. Oh dear, and I think this might be the end of us. I think we should have built the bonfire somewhere a bit more sensible. Well, on that note, I hope you enjoyed this. I have really enjoyed playing this game. I'll probably give it another go, and there we go. Our kitchen collapsed. We're probably about to lose our houses as well. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this one. I'll probably give it another go. So if you'd like to see another attempt at this, leave a comment, let me know. If you want to pick this up for yourself, it's available on Steam right now, so go get it. Show the developers some love. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.